What's going on, guys? My name is Lost, and welcome to another Kingdom Hearts Union Cards video. So, the JP version of Union Cards is currently undergoing maintenance, and I believe the Global is getting theirs here in less than 2 hours. But we already know what's going on in the JP version of the game with some bug fixes and some changes on little things that we have been wanting, but there are still things that definitely need to be added into the game, like the optimization option whenever you are messing around with sub slots, so it doesn't take you like 2 years to actually max out your sub slots. You can hit one button and then bam, it's all taken care of in like less than 30 seconds. Not even 30 seconds, probably like 5 seconds. So hopefully they are able to add that into the game. But before I continue this, my question for you guys is if there was anything small that you would like to have changed that is not related to PvP but more of like in-game to make it more user-friendly for yourself, let me know in the comment section below. So, as always, shout out to ROBOLOID for allowing me to use his translations in my update videos. You can always find him in Discord or on Twitter at ROBOLOID. So, per what ROBOLOID has said, version 3.0.1 update, dual purchases will now include both skip tickets and skip tickets 2. Now, I believe the skip tickets 2 is the rainbow color ticket, so if that's the case, then that's actually awesome, because yeah, I accidentally used up all of my rainbow tickets by accident. But if it is the actual skip tickets too, then that would be freaking fantastic, because that'll help out a lot of players, especially a lot of free-to-play players out there who are having trouble with content and they know for sure they can pass the next quest or event after the current quest that they are having trouble on right now. That rainbow color ticket or the skip ticket too will definitely come in handy for, you know, little situations like that here and there. Aside from that, the X3, which was the big old app update that we got for version 3.0.0, can now be accessed without going to the title screen. You can now go to X3 or X3, whatever you want to call it, via the home screen, which is nice. So that means that you don't have to go through like all the loading times, etc., for that. Pretty cool. On the metal details and evolution screen, which I feel like they should have like made this change or addition or whatever a long time ago. You can now tap on the description to make it so that it will stop scrolling. So I know that a lot of metals nowadays have such a long description, and you know, our eyes are not that fast to read. You know, to some people it might be, to myself sometimes even I have trouble reading, especially when I was still playing the global version of the game. So that is actually pretty a small, helpful, user-friendly idea that they added into the game. And aside from that, the other thing that they did, which I am so happy they finally did this, was they modify how the time quests work. So before, the timer stopped when the enemy last poof, or excuse me, when the last enemy poofs. So whenever they die, and you got to go through all the animation and whatnot just to actually stop the quest and the timer itself. Now they made it so that the timer stops when you deal damage that defeats the last enemy, which is fantastic, because we have all ran into situations where we know for sure this setup will actually work, but that little in-between animation where it starts showing up saying like, oh, you defeated the enemy, you know, music starts playing, etc., that is what kills so many players, even myself. So I'm so glad that they finally made this small little change into time quests, because time quests, just because of that little reason right there, made me not want to do them unless it was for something actually worth going through the whole grind and whatnot of going for. So that is another fix that they finally implemented into the game of Union Cards. And aside from that, there was some bug fixes. They fixed some symbols not appearing correctly in X3. They fixed the bug where restoring resources crashed your game. And then finally, they fixed the bug where players' names weren't appearing under their avatars in party chats. So if you guys, even though nobody really uses the party chats, everybody pretty much uses Discord, but I only speak to all of my players that live in the States. In the party chats in game, you know how you can just like type in like random stuff, you can throw in stickers in there, you can show off whatever medals it is that you have. They, for some reason, and I noticed this earlier today, our names didn't pop up right under our avatar. So I guess, I don't know, maybe they forgot to turn that back on or something like that, but that was fixed and taken care of. But that's about it for the app update, or the small little app update that they're doing for version 3.0.1. As always, thank you so much to ROBOLOID for allowing me to do this. Allowing me to use this translation in this video. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for some more KHUX content. I will see you guys next time.